Hello everyone, welcome to the training where we will be learning today how to import data into our data extensions. Some important points around it which I will explain. Import data into data extension. This has been covered on May 2nd, 2024. Just for your reference when this was covered. Import data into data extension is what we are going on with notes, and it will be always with the timestamp so that people can refer it easily. Importing a file into data extension. Some key points to remember. File size must be less than 20 MB. Best practice, less than 5 MB. First thing to remember, file size must be less than 20 MB from local computer. File size greater than 5 MB. Best practice. Use FTP location. According to documentation, it is 20 MB. File size greater than 20 MB. Best practice, if it is greater than 5 MB, use FTP location. What is FTP? We'll discuss this later. First, very important, file extensions supported .csv or .txt. These are the only two file formats supported. File extension supported .csv or .txt. Delimiters supported and best practice. Delimiter supported is comma, tab, two major one. You can also go with pipe operator. So delimiters supported is comma, tab or pipe. You can go with all these. Delimiter supported is comma, tab or pipe. And while importing, there are some key points to remember. While importing, there are some key points to remember. Data extension import action. Okay, remember this term, import action. Import action can be overwrite, add only feature, update only feature, D, add and update. Import actions can be override, add only feature, update only feature, add and update. No primary key, needs a primary key. Remember this key simple point. You will see and learn in action. Okay. Remember this. Important for your exam perspective, interview perspective, and for your project perspective. So import action, we have override, add only, update only, add and update. If there is no primary key in your data extension, you can only override. If you want to go with add only, update only, add and update, you need a primary key. This is the key point to remember. What is next? File mapping, or I can call it as fields mapping. Fields mapping comes with three options. Manual mapping, Map by ordinal, map automatically. Map by header row, map by ordinal. Okay. Manual mapping or map manually. Let me go to that word. Map manually. So first you should specify the import action, then you'll specify the fields mapping. Okay. And before that, be clear what is the size of your file. Is it coming from a local computer? Is it coming from an FTP? If FTP is there, no restriction. But if it is coming from a local computer, then it should be less than 20 MB. Best practice less than 5 MB. Fields mapping, so it should be mapped manually. This should be mapped by header row. So what does it mean and how should we use it? Which will be explained. So, and then last but not the least, we should be knowing about skip bad rows. This is a checkbox. Eighth and last one, skip bad rows and text qualifier. Treat as text in double quotes. This is also one of the checkbox. You'll see this in action, and it is a three-step process of import. Okay, three-step import data into data extension. So there are three ways. So when it comes to one, very importantly, import file from local machine, local system or machine. Then import file from FTP using Automation Studio. Import activity. Okay, remember these two. Import file from local system or local machine. You can also import from FTP. I'll explain it in the upcoming sessions using Automation Studio, which is known as import activity. Now there is a new feature also in place. Import data from one data extension into another using contact builder. Whenever you get a chance, keep on reading these points. But when you start doing it practically, these points will be recorded by default in your subconscious mind. Okay, what does it mean? All these things, it doesn't take much time to learn and import it. It's a very simple, quick process. But these notes will help you people as and when you learn more. So notes will be shared, this video will be shared.